It's Mitchell here, and we got some Pokemon Liquid Crystal for you. Let me see. Yeah, I can move. Alright, I have no idea where I left off, because it's been so long. Let me check my Pokemon. Oh, I got a level 8 Cyndaquil. Yeah, sorry about the little hiatus here. It's been almost a month, but man, my sickness has been wow. Alright, so quick update on my sickness. It's it's not gonna be a quick update at all. But turns out nobody knows what got me sick. Like, nobody at all. The doc at the hospital when I went there was literally said, we don't know what's wrong with you, therefore we cannot administer you pills because we don't know what you have. So essentially, until you feel better, and this is a straight quote, I swear. He said, essentially, until you feel better, you're fucked. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a trained medical professional working at a hospital, and he said to me, until you feel better, you're fucked. That, you have no idea. I was sitting there. Oh, first I should tell you why I was in the hospital. So the day I went to the hospital, I had a doctor's appointment anyways, because I was feeling better, and then all of a sudden I was all like not feeling well. And so the doc was like, well, what are your symptoms? I was like, well, there's been vomiting, headache, extreme thirst. I told her how much water I'd been drinking. It was something like 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons an hour of water, which is friggin' ridiculous in my book. Like, if you're drinking that much water, do you know how often you have to pee? I don't think you understand how often you have to pee when you drink that much water. Like, I was peeing every 5.5, 10 minutes. It was ridiculous. Like, I was sitting there trying to watch a movie, you know, to distract me. But I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center real quick because I'm gonna get nowhere in this Let's Play. It's gonna take me 1,000 parts. Anyways, so I was sitting trying to watch a movie. I think it was Pitch Perfect, dude. That movie's legit. And so, but I had to pause it every 5 minutes because I had to get up and walk my ass all the way to the bathroom and piss. And it wasn't like a little like trickle. It was like someone opened the floodgates of like the Hoover Dam. Like, have you ever seen a gutter gushing while it's like pouring down? Yeah, that's what it was like when I was peeing. It just like I raised the water level of the toilet. Anyways, and then she was like, I know this is gonna sound weird. What just happened? And she's like, I know this is gonna sound weird, but how often have you been pooping? Then I counted it up. I was like, I haven't pooped in the last, let's see, 1 to 12 days. And she was like, how often do you normally poop? Like, she was all into it. Like, it was like all, I don't know. She was so interested in my bowel movements. And I was like, well, on an average day, I poop one or 3 times a day. Like, and she was astounded. Like she was shocked. She's like, oh my god. And I was like, what? And she's like, we gotta get you an x-ray. we gotta check your poop. Like, she was all, like, shocked. And then, so, like, no joke, within 5 minutes, I was laying on an x-ray table in the doctor's office. And they were like, and the lady was like, this is another funny story. She was like, she had trouble aligning the x-ray with my, like, stomach. Because there's like a crosshair that has to be directly on your belly button. And she's like, point to your belly button. And I don't know what was going on, but I couldn't find my belly button. Like, I was like searching around and I couldn't find it. So I ended up lifting up my shirt. God, I have to go to the Pokemon Center again. This is ridiculous. I'm just trying to train this Pokemon. Anyways, so, and I was like, so I ended up lifting up my shirt and poking my belly button, like sticking my index finger in my belly button, and then like a little kid, I was like, here it is. I don't know. I was completely out of it. It's like, okay. So we got the x-ray done, and I didn't know x-rays can see poop. And apparently the doctors were like astounded. They were like, you have so much poop compacted in you. And I was like, I was all like a smartass about it. I was like, well, yeah, I haven't pooped in 12 days. What do you think? And they were all mad at me for that. But anyways, oh, and then I had to go to the hospital because they were like, because I had to pee in a cup like 3 times, and the doctors were like, your blah 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 in your urine is so high because you're so dehydrated. And I was shocked. So I've been drinking like 3 gallons of water an hour for the last week and a half. So that was a thing. And then, so they took me to the hospital, and I had to wait, for no joke, this is how great our American healthcare system is. I had to wait in the waiting room with a pounding headache, dizziness, because I can't, like, there's nothing to drink in a fucking hospital waiting room. Unless you want to pay $10 for a cup of coffee. And caffeine wouldn't be good for me at that point. So I was like, oh. And so after an hour and a half, they finally took me to a room, stuck a needle in my arm. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Yep. Cyndaquil fainted, and that's pretty much the only Pokemon I have, because the Spinarak's on the level 4 because he won't level up. Oh, he's got a frowny face on his butt. Aw, poor Spinarak, your butt's sad. Oh, yep, I lost. God damn it. Anyways, so they stuck a needle into my arm and put a bag of fluid. And then they took my blood like 3 times, and then they made me pee in a cup 3 more times. So then after 5 hours of being in that room, being on that drip, the doctors were like, okay, you can go home now. So then the next night, like the night after that, like I was feeling great. And then I woke up at 3:30 a.m. and just started puking my guts out. Like, I have no idea what was up. Like, I ended up sleeping on the bathroom floor that night because it was just, I couldn't get up and move. Fuck you, Pidgey. Alright, I guess I don't want the Spinarak in my party because bug Pokemon are weak. I forgot about that. I don't know if I have enough time to tell the rest of this story. Whatever, it's just gonna be a long video. So then my mom was like, oh, you have to start drinking this. And I was like, Mom, what is it? She's like, it's called Pedialyte. And I was like, Pedialyte? What's that? She's like, oh, it's this flavored water stuff that has all this good stuff in it to keep you hydrated and add like vitamins and stuff. And so I was like, alright. I thought it was gonna taste like mineral water or some shit. Oh, hell no. The grape flavor that I tried, like I drank a gallon of this grape flavor stuff. it tasted like grape cough syrup. Like, you know how bad that tastes if you've ever been sick. And then it tasted like grape cough syrup mixed with the tears of infants. So I had to drink a gallon of that. That's my sick story. I'm back to school now, and still not pooping normally. That sucks. But I'm back to school now. My stomach's kind of okay. And yeah. Shit's not going down. See what I did there? But yeah. Moral of the story? Don't get sick, because it fucking sucks. And I didn't really do anything, so I'm gonna take some time here in between videos to grind. So, bye. I hope you all have a nice day.